Writing contracts is not who we are, but hearing what isn't said is. We're Home Matters for people who want more.
Hey guys, I have Eli Lights here from Defender Firearms. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
There is a new gun law that came out.
Yes. So last week, the governor signed constitutional carry law. So now our citizens can open carry or concealed carry without a concealed weapon permit.
So what are the repercussions of this from a legal standpoint? I mean, what are they saying? Do they have the exact same, like for those of us who have the CWP, they now have the same?
They have a portion of it. So same rules apply to them that applies for the CWP holders within South Carolina. But the challenge is, or the problem is, most people don't know those laws. So as you saw when you took the CWP class, there's a wealth of information that is not actually as a lot of people think. So there's a lot to learn about South Carolina gun laws. So it's important that people still come get the training. We offer training for the concealed weapon permit as well as for the constitutional carry or open carry stuff. Because it's important that you know the laws of what you can do, what you can't do, where you can take it, where you can't take it. And so that's kind of the danger of just strapping on a firearm and not knowing any of the rules. So you can get yourself in a lot of trouble really quick without knowing the rules on that. So,
and although the CWP doesn't apply in every state, there are other states that ours carry too, whereas just the one from the governor, the new law, only applies to South Carolina.
Exactly. So, that constitutional carry only applies to South Carolina. With your CWP, you have reciprocity in about 40 other states. So that gives you the benefit. And when I say reciprocity, that means other states recognize your South Carolina CWP and they allow you to conceal carry in their states as well for your protection. So a lot more ground to cover. You can protect yourself in many other states. Like I said, up to about 40 other states.
Right.
You can protect yourself in.
So my last question on this, because I know we want to keep it short and sweet, but do you think we'll see other laws that'll follow up behind this, as in making sure everybody is not just going around waving guns at everybody? I mean, I'm like you. I believe that everybody has the right to protect themselves. And well, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I just think there just probably needs to be some sort of making regulations on it.
I think we may see some more things. Depends on how much trouble we have. We see an increase in gun violence or increase in arrests and things like that, then I'm sure the government will put out some more information or create some more guidance and rules and stuff that will be put in place. But, it's just important to know the rules of what you can and can't do. One of the things that is going to impact a lot of people is, though we have the constitutional carry now, it does have a stipulation that if you've been convicted of a crime that carries a sentence of more than 1 year, you're not allowed to open carry or have constitutional carry. So it doesn't matter if you actually had to serve time for a year or more, as if the conviction of the sentencing would carry up to that year. So that can be a lot of simple things that you're maybe convicted of. It's not a felony, but it prevents you from having using that constitutional carry. So whereas you may not be able to constitutional carry, but if you took a CWP class, you'd be able to get your CWP and carry with that. So just things that people need to look out for.
And I understand you're doing the constitutional carry a class on that to kind of give, or not yet. I mean, it just came out like last week.
Yeah, so we in preparation, we kind of already prepared for the announcement to come out. So it's the same rules that we're going to teach you for your CWP. It's important that you know those for constitutional carry.
Okay.
As well. So it's basically you would take half of the CWP class. You wouldn't have to go do your shooting qualification, things of that nature, if you don't want a CWP.
Gotcha.
Honestly, it'd be just as easy to just go ahead and finish it. Because that's the other thing too. You know, we wonder, how's it going to come about? I mean, if you have your CWP holders and non-CWP holders, we're looking to see if there's going to be a difference of how police interact with you, things of that nature. So, you know, police can be a little bit more comfortable with someone that has a CWP because they know they've been properly trained and educated on what they can and can't do.
Right. And, you know, you and I have talked about this in some of the private trainings that you offer through there. And I took advantage of how important it is to practice, because you just can't get a firearm and
Exactly.
it can be really, really dangerous.
It is.
It is off a butt, or if you're carrying it in your back pocket, you're behind.
Yeah, not knowing what you're doing. I mean, it's really,
Right.
that could really hurt you. So, and we've gotten a lot of calls since they passed the law because some of the younger personnel, because now you can carry at 18 and older. Now, that's another thing. So that's a perk. So with this new law, you can also get a concealed weapon permit at 18 now. So it kind of expands it. So before they had to wait till they were 21.
Sure.
But now they can actually get a CWP at 18. So that's a good thing. So we just have to come out and get the training. But yeah, it's important. You know, that's why we teach those learn to shoot classes as well. And we teach just as many learn to shoot classes as we do concealed weapon permit classes. We do actually do both every week.
Right. Yep. So, guys, if you are looking for more information on the new gun law, or you're looking to get some training or get your CWP, give Eli a call at Defend Firearms.
That's it. 803-661-4867. Or you can reach us online at defenderfirearms.com. Feel free to just give us a call if you got questions. We've been getting a lot of calls lately, so and we're okay with that. You're always going to get someone to answer the phone and help you out with what you need. So check us out, Defender Firearms.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Home Matters has been brought to you by Defender Firearms. Take a class. Find out more at defenderfirearms.com. And by Angela Barrett at HomeMattersSC.com. Building on what matters to you.